Hello? Is this thing working now? Oh god, hold on. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Oh boy. 1 second. Really? It's been an eventful past 30 minutes trying to figure this out. This sucks. Well, now what? Oh. Oh. I fixed it. I fixed it. Now I need to re-log in everything. Okay, I think we're good. Finally. Holy crap. I don't know why, but my internet's just going down the toilet tonight. And on top of that, my dad had to go and test the breaker because apparently some of the outlets wasn't working. But enough of that. We are here to start our JRPG of the year of 2024. The first one, Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky. I played the first couple hours just to test it out, and I definitely want to keep playing, but we're gonna restart. It's only the first couple hours, so we'll get through it. Normal, hard, normal. Normal, please. I'm still new to JRPGs. Daddy's really late. We even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today too. And Sheriff's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Ugh, maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now, why don't you come have a look? It's a boy! What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. I've shaded his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed so you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. You sure sleep soundly. I can't read today. I'm still flustered over dealing with this internet thing. He almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too. He certainly does have a nice head of hair, dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? Why is he hurt? Why'd you bring him into our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray mommy? Where have you been picking out these kinds of words? No doubt from Scheherazade, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl's gonna get me in trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow. These eyes really are the color of amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please try to rest.
I'm fine, thanks.
Siri, shut up. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why did you just leave me there to die? Why? No, that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright! You have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! Oh god. You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. Just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute, don't try and change the subject. Ow. Ow. Sorry, I have snackies and a soda. Quit yelling! Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't gonna make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just gonna make things worse. Do I hear Yelling? Never mind. Just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name, you know, that thing that people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite to not tell me yours? Seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... Joshua. That's his name. Oh, this anime open. It's really nice. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky. First chapter. I miss this style of animation. Charizard! I don't know who you are. Explosion go boom. Oh, she adorable. Oh, met him. Ba-da! Very vibrant. Ugh, it's so bright in here. Yawn. Man, that sounds like a rock. That must, that must be his dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed? Huh, guess that's a no. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then too. Play, my boy, play. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags on their eyes. Now that I'm mine, what with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her sleep. Or slumber. I can't read. What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, unfortunate for you. You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a stab, I think the harmonica is much easier. Really, it's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is that it's just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I just start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although, I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I believe that when I stopped finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, still! Joshua! Morning, Dad! Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't you both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay. I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Oh, make sure you eat, get enough to eat, and don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, right? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not gonna let you treat me like a little kid anymore. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, huh? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait. What test? Please tell me you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training? Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed, we'll be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap. Totally forgot. And she mentioned it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. Oh, poor Papa. How could any child of my end up with such a careless, optimistic personality? Ha! You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Cher's gonna be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something you like to eat, huh? How about ruined-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. You're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I would get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude. I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store. We're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it. One copy of the Liberal News from the General Goods Store. 500 Mira. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright. Thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Sherazard my best. My regards. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Look at this, all this luscious green. I think this is the right way. The town is called Roland. Oh, city of Roland. Looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazy from Shara. You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild over there then. Hello, reporting for duty. There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Aina. Good morning. Is Shara here already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks! We'll do our best. What did they say, Shara? What did they say? What did the cards say? The star and the hanged man, the hermit and the magician, and last of all, inversion through the wheel of fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm. Well, I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out of your ears like it usually does. What? Joshua! Shara's picking on me! Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose in everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an ornament with some practice. Eventually. Probably. I guess there's not much I can do now except hope for the best. Hold on a second, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You can read the cards? Well, that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important now. I think it's time we finally start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. While you do that, I'm gonna take a sip. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Yeah. Okay, before we continue, I really need to go to the bathroom. 1 second. I'm sorry. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. See, what would you like to know about orbments? Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or process septium installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention. These devices play an integral role in all facets of light, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. Orbital Revolution. About the bracers themselves. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the braces in each region. What about the kingdom? The kingdom of Liberal in which we live sits on the western half of the Zumerian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberal is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberal in protecting its independence as it contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberal was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberal enjoys peace. That's all. Let's see, since we got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll show out the hook to sign with the condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara? How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any sitting at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes! It's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it. Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give the both of you. Ina, are they ready? Yes, they are. Alright, you two. Go get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Bracer notebook. Bracer notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and where. These kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down. Understood. Crap, this sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Oh? Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate count of events is an important duty for all racers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, a mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting the names on the job, you can view their details. Training retrieval. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. See Scheherazade for details. Details of the job confirmed on the bulletin board and other important events will be automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. The Bracer Notebook can be easily found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. It can also be accessed by configuring a Bracer Book short button on the configuration menu. Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a Bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for Bracers. Man, let's talk about duties. Starting to cramp my style. Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a Bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude. I guess you're right. I just have to be more motivated. Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you? You betcha! Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's orbital factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Here's where you will learn how to use an orbital factory's services. At an orbital factory, you can modify your orbits and synthesize support quartz in order to use orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects and if mastered can be extremely helpful. The Bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these orbital factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here? No problem, leave everything to me. So what is it that you would like to know about? I would like to know about this peach ring I'm about to devour. Tell me about orbits. Orbits are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also types of orbments. However, the ones we will be discussing today are metal orbments, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structures for these devices also differ for each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be opened at an orbital factory like this. It'll take a fair amount of sepith, too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. So, what is it that you would like to know about? Orbital arts. So they put orbital arts are magic which can be discharged through use of battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the orbital energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since orbital arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quartz must first be synthesized at an orbital factory. Orbits are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. The type of arts one can use can also changes depending on the elemental value and the combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with a water elemental value. In reality, orbments are much more complex than what I've described, but I think this information will suffice for now. So what is it you would like to know about? Quartz. Quartz are circuits made from sepith. Quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, be sure to check your orbment and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time. Sepith are fragments of septium which are dropped by monsters. They are divided into 7 types: earth, water, fire, wind, time, space, and mirage. Sepith can be exchanged for Mira almost anywhere, but at the orbital factory, it can be used to synthesize quartz into open orbment slots in which to install the synthesized quartz. I think that's it. Looks like Mr. Melders has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some sepith. Receive several of each type of elemental sepith. With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally, at a shop, you would be able to exchange sepith for Mira, but for this training, you will not be able to use the service. Pressing OK, modify trade. Yeah, let's do that. Then we go over here. Oh wait, I want to check this out. Go to Orbment. We'll put in HP 1. It'll give us Tear and Aqua Bleed. Okay. Go to Joshua. Time Quartz only. He'll take the action one. Also, you've finished just installing your quartz, have you? Since you have both recovery and attack arts set up, it appears that you don't need any more instruction from me about how to do this task. If you balance your arts out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebooks and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your orbits. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on. Now I want you to use the separate and open a slot for each of your orbits. Go ahead and decide which slots you're going to open. I'll open up Estelle's. Open up one of your ornaments. Since your citrus slots are not limited to a particular element, you are free to install any type of quartz you want. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? Oh my god. This girl. You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Did I remind you just this morning? Then you mentioned I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild. Inhumanity. Well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Oh god. Joshua, help me! Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you all for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm gonna remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? Oh, excuse me. What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks. Unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Oh, divine Idios. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. It's supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to look at least a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Tier Bomb, Monster Guide. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He controls the flow of information, controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for your tip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alright then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. These models are so cute. A recovery point up ahead. Let's use it for if our HP and EP become low. Recovery. They have recovery points set up in dangerous areas. As a recovery point is a perch, mark will appear, and you can press OK to rest. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, before we go any further, let me go get water. My throat is killing me right now. I'm back. Ugh. Mixing my drink. 1 second. Okay. Where is my... I'm gonna drink some gamer subs. Cause I'm feeling I'm feeling a certain way. Okay. Powder is in. Where's the top? Powder's in. Got the top. Put in the water. All right. Top is on. And now we shake. Shaky, shake, 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 weight, shake, weight. Okay. Should be ready now. Here we go. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. Monsters cannot be seen from afar. They will become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of a battle will change depending on how monsters engage. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Understood. Battle order bar. Got that. Attacking enemy. Yep. When enemy is out of range, you will get closer to them. Makes sense. Orale. There we go. Get closer, punk ass. Come on. Arriba! Done.
That's that then. Let's move out.
First battle, won. Thank you for the rewards. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Arts are effective on enemies that are good at avoiding physical attacks. EP is consumed when using arts. Arts can be recovered. Okay? Arts. It takes some time before arts can be cast. Also, EP is confusing the window. All arts have an element. Shoot. Shoot heavy stream of water at enemies. Shoot you. And for Joshua, he has Soul Blur. Time space shaking pulse. Let's target the other one. Decline! Yeah. We rule. Crisp onion. Oh, that one's facing the other way. Let's start using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. Crafts have range limits but can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receiving damage during battle. Crafts are character-specific skills which not only deal out damage, but also have a broad range of effects. Using crafts consumes CP. Morale!
Come on.
Encourage your allies. Dual strike. Hoi! Ow. You'll pay for that. Get away from her.
All right, we're good to go.
Let's go. Ooh, chest. Reviving bomb. Okay. What does that do? The salvage cures KO and heals 100. Okay. That's a revive. Sweet. Oh, what a surprise. Not another creepy thing. I wish there were an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. These devastating attacks can only be unleashed when the CP gauge is above 100. S-breaks are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order. S-crafts are unleashed as S-breaks, which can be changed by going to tactics and then set S-break within the main menu. Okay. Go! S-breaks. These are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order once the CP gauge reaches 0. S-crafts which will be used as S-breaks. Press the break button to unleash an S-break. An S-break cannot be unleashed under the no S-break condition. Let's go. Yeah! Whoa! Okay.
Let's do this!
Go! Oh. Ninja style.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Hi. Creative Horn. Chris Onion, Creative Horn. Oh, it's food. Okay. That might be the chest we're looking for. Yep, that's the chest we're after. We made it this far, the rest is going to be a piece of cake. Seems like we got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. During battle, there are several bonuses which can be allotted to turns. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they are allotted to an ally or a foe. Using S breaks to ignore the battle order makes it easy to jump in and strip an enemy of their turn bonus. Okay. Battle order bonus. Icon next to the character icon, they will receive that bonus. Heal up, step up, etc. Get this one. Really? Who should my next target be? The heck? Why are they all after Joshua? What? Oh my god.
Not now.
Get your ass up, boy.
We're good to go.
Oh my god. Attack him. Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Good reward. Couple of boxes inside. The fact that there's not just one but two is kind of interesting. Wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. Pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. You can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. As long as they weren't nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. We absolutely have to know what's inside. Why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright, alright. Let's go. Rest, please. We did it. Good work, you two. As a role of training, I'm going to confirm the items in your possession. Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. There's enough chit-chat for now, so let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? Did you just say that we passed the test? Wait. I'm getting some tweets. Hold on. What is happening? Something happened in Japan, apparently. Excuse me. Oh, shit. There was an earthquake in Japan. A tsunami warning? Uh. Oh shit! There. Oh my god! They do have a tsunami warning. Oh my god! Oh shit! JP people, stay safe. Oh god. Oh, I hope nothing bad happens. I'm trying to find out if there's any more information on this. Okay, switch to major tsunami warning. Please evacuate immediately. It's estimated that tsunami is reaching the area. It is estimated that tsunami has arrived. Oh boy. Japan tsunami. Can't even spell that right. 7.4 earthquake. Jesus. Everybody stay safe, please. That sucks. Oh. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe. Jesus. What a year for what a start of the year for them. My god. Excuse me. Oh, that sucks. Please send your thoughts and prayers to Japan. My goodness. Hopefully the tsunami just passes through or just ends up. I don't know how tsunamis work, I'll be honest. Hopefully it doesn't do too much damage. Ugh, that's scary. You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but there's no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh, well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight. Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal. Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all a part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch, and as you already know by now, Ina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from both of you. Oh, great, I got hiccups. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Upon reaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. List of options, select report to the guild. Oh! Forgot to unmute the game. My bad. Receive payment for a training retrieval. 500 mirrors. Current rank is Junior Bracer. Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You will also accumulate points, which are known as BP, Bracer Points. Bracer Points are an indication of your achievements as a Bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you would advance in rank as a Bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a Junior Bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you receive will also be recorded in your Bracer notebooks, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do now is to finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Ina, and sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I actually intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone? And knowing Shara will evolve the whip. Whip? I don't like the sound of that. Oh. Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You have now officially completed the the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience. Until then, well then, Shrazard holds out 2 small boxes. Aren't those the boxes the ones... In answer to your question, yes, these are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet! Alright, let's have a look. Open the boxes. Hey, official badges. Junior Bracer emblem. This crest is... So does this mean that we're... Estelle Bright. Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the field. Did you hear that, Joshua? We become members of the Bracer Guild! So I'm a Bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in. Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world! We did it! I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed. I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks. Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara. Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of Bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it. Get what? This is Sherazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no good middle-aged man who is always out doing who knows what instead of being a father. Damn, that's harsh. A no good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Huh? Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers. Right. Bro, I'm trying to get my other Pringles out of here. Come on. I'm keeping my eye on the Japan situation. That's terrible. I want to check one more time. See if there's any new. Please evacuate immediately. Earthquake occurred in the Noto region of Ishikawa Prefecture. The depth of the epicenter was extremely shallow, and the magnitude of the earth was estimated to be 7.4. It looks like there's not that much information so far. Again, stay safe, guys. Thank goodness. Oh god, tsunami warning. It's been upgraded to a major tsunami warning. Waves of up to 5 meters are expected. Those near coastal areas, rivers, or lakes should evacuate to higher ground immediately. Oh my god. All we can do is hope for the best. Thank goodness. Stay safe, JP. Stay safe. The frick? Hi, Rich. Looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm honored to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you don't understand, give me a holler. That's nice. Hurry up and come on! Wait for me, Luke. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, great. There's a cell. Hey, Joshua. What's with the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? What's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The road's full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. Tisk tisk. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than the fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberal than the milk that comes from the Persil farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers. We're only bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, high pony, on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy! Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. I like that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to be become a bracer first. I said that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle? What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a brazier until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You'd better watch out, Estelle. I'm gonna go train in my secret base, and before you know it, I'm gonna be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It's a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. And I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring in times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Oh, we need to buy the book, the thing for Dad. Oh, there is still in Joshua. What are you in the market for today? A new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stragas? Unbelievable. You're actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the liberal news for Dad, remember? Of course! You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid the new Stragas aren't out yet. I do, however, have some copies of the liberal news, if that's what you're after. Alright, I'll take one copy then. It comes to 100 mirror, please. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine. But does it really sell that well? It sure does. Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They were supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. But enough about that. Why don't you tell me how you did today? Did you make Edward's braces? Today was your last day of training, wasn't it? Yep, everything went smoothly too. How'd you know about all that, Mr. Renan? In a certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities here in Roland. I tend to hear a lot from customers coming through here. Shouldn't have expected anything less from Roland. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with. No kidding, the women here especially love to gossip. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of golds, but don't hold the free part against me. Recipe book. What's this supposed to be for? It's a ton of bank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway, so if you eat something new, write down what's in it and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Maple cookie. Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. Cookie has been devoured. And we learned the recipe. This is all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. Simple as 1, 2, 3. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not that I don't like cookie and all. It's just that I never seen the get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. Okay? Oh, snap! It's that time. Happy New Year! I should have had something more prepared. I totally lost track of time. Sign in. Next. Next. Yes, it's me. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. No, I don't need music. I just need explosions. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I need to save this real quick. Okay. Woo! Happy New Year! I don't know why, but this is causing a lot of static in my headphones. Let me try a different one. There we go. That's a little softer on the ears. Let's see. Ah, I'm so sorry. I lost track of time. I was really enjoying the game. There is something I would like to discuss now that we're in this part of the stream. Now that it is officially 2024, I would like to bring up my New Year's goals. Ta-da! Okay. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So, these are in no particular order. I've written out like a decent sized list of my goals for the new year. So let's start with the first one. Wrong button, of course. My bad. Reach affiliate on Twitch. Maybe beyond, who knows? But affiliate is definitely the goal. And I've been getting all kinds of encouragement to keep going. and not to be so hard on myself, and learn from my mistakes, and just keep on trucking, keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it. Popular good words of one Mr. Joe Dirte. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. I think I feel confident enough that it could happen this year. I'm taking my time, but at the same time, I'm devoting a lot of time into trying to make my streams better, save up for better equipment, so I don't sound all crunchy at times and and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be really great. One of my goals is also kind of crossed into this, but we'll get there. All right, next. More RPG games. I want to play more RPGs, specifically Japanese RPGs. That's one of the reasons why I'm playing Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky. I've been watching a lot of JRPG videos recently, and man, I'm missing so many classic games that I've never heard of and or never played. I'm not even talking about like big name ones like Chrono Trigger, Terra Enigma, Earthbound. There's so many of them. And I also want to play Ys. I started playing like the first hour of Ys and or Origin and what was it? Ys 8. The combat feels great. I want to play them more. But I'll be saving them for streams. So yeah, and not to mention this year is already going to be packed because there's Persona 3 Reload, the remake, and then there's my personal favorite, the new Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth game. I'm so excited for that one. I need to pre-order. I need to put it down for pre-order. I already have FF7 Rebirth on the pipeline, so I'm gonna. It's not gonna be a short year for games whatsoever. Next one. This one's kind of whatever. If it happens, it happens. I woke up Christmas Eve to find my TV broke, and after doing some research, it appears it broke. The backlight broke or something like that. So it's not really something I can fix. I mean, there are videos that show, but like, I'd rather see if I can like sell it to somebody who buys like old tech, and then if I can save up the money, maybe buy a new TV, because I was using it mainly as like a third extra monitor, but I've been totally fine with just my 2 monitors here for my computer. So we'll see what happens. I might not even like get a new TV at all, to be honest. This was just kind of like a gray area type of thing. You know what? Now I'm saying it. Give me 1 second. Let's just delete that one. More shorts. YouTube shorts. TikToks. I want to learn to make more of those on a more consistent basis. My biggest problem is that I don't know what could be qualifying as like entertaining as a shorter TikTok. Unless I know like it's something that makes like me personally just laugh out loud constantly, like looking at it. Like the last TikTok I uploaded. But that even with that one, it's been a while, and it's been even longer since that one and the one before it, which I don't even remember off the top of my head what it was. I think it was my Call of Duty one. I think it was. I can't remember. It's been that long. Next. be more positive and learn to love myself more. This is what I want to. This is probably the most important one for me. No, this probably is the second most important. You know what? Maybe scooch this up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Would it look better if I make it white? Probably would. Somewhat. Okay. Yeah, be more positive and learn to love myself more. I don't. Depression is still something I deal with, and I'm not the best mentally, but I have gotten better. I can honestly say that. And really, that's because I have friends that encourage me to be better, encourage me to put myself out there and just be me, uncompromised, which is one of the reasons why I've been so focused on streaming. And without getting too emotional or serious about it, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll keep it at that. But it is something I am constantly working at, and I would like 2024 to still be, still have that sort of focus and concentration. This is the one. This is the one that somewhat ties in with reaching affiliate. I would really love to leave my job. I'm so tired. There's always something physically wrong with me because I just feel so spent and burnt out from it. Even though I've been doing this job for almost 8 years, like on the February 3rd will be my 8-year anniversary of this job. So I'm just burnt out, man. I'm ready for something. I'm ready for the next step. But I want that step to be something I actually want to do. Not just so I can get out of the that workplace, I'm just tired. But working overnights it's not meant for the human body, man. And I'm saying that as someone who's done this position for 7 years, over 7 years now. And even though, yeah, like I'm making okay money, I should be making better, to be honest. I example, I would not be able to live on my own with my current job. And going up in the rank, going up in position, it's just not something I want to do, because I've seen firsthand what people in higher positions have to deal with, at least in this company, and I don't want that to be me, man. It's just gonna make me hate and be resentful even more. And all for what? Just a slightly better paycheck? Like, what's the point of that if I'm just gonna be in complete misery every single day? You know what I mean? It sucks. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm putting so much thought and energy into my streams now, to strive to this goal and reach affiliate and maybe even one day reach partner. If I can do that, then I could actually be happy, man. I could actually be happy to wake up and be not so exhausted going to sleep, while also like having such a hard time sleeping because of all the stress. But anyways, enough of that sadness. Let's look into the next one. I've seen events being hosted for smaller VTubers and bigger VTubers, and I gotta be honest, it looks like so much fun, but I don't know what it would be because I'm not really a battle royale kind of guy. I would join one. I wouldn't host one. I would join a battle royale just for the fun of it. You know, like I'm not feeling like I have to win is not something I strive for. I just want to. I can lose. I can win. The only thing I'm really gonna remember is if I look back on it and ask myself, did I have fun doing that? And I want the answer to be yes. But hosting would be a different level, but it's something I think would be really cool. I would I would strive towards that. I just have no idea what I would do for it. I would want it to be like something big enough that many people, like I'm talking like dozens and dozens of people can join. I just don't know what. But I can figure that out in the future when when I'm not so introverted to talk to more people. And the final one. This one is up in the air because I don't really have the room in my own bedroom, which is where I stream, to have an electronic drum set. Like I would have to get rid of a lot of things here, which I can't, nor do I want to. And what I've been keeping this a secret for myself that eventually I want to get an electronic drum set because I would love to like play live drum covers on streams and full transparency, like drummers like Samus66 and 8-bit drummer have really like what's the word, influenced me, inspired me to take that route. Am I as good as a drummer as they are? No. But I would do my best, and I really love playing drums, man, and I haven't had a drum set in so many years at this point. But like drumming is still like in my brain. It's still in my blood. You know, I'm the type of person that like I love to air drum to some of my favorite songs while at work, in the car, which is probably not the safest thing to do. Just at my desk or whatever, you know, when I'm feeling a beat, I'm feeling a beat, you know. And doing like unarchived VODs of drum covers would kind of be a dream for me. And make my own like little concerts and stuff. I would really like the opportunity to be able to do that. I know I'm not the best talker, but I give you my word. I'm doing my best and learning to be better. Those are my goals for the year, and these last few months have been kind of crazy. You know, passing 50 followers on Twitch. I don't really pay attention to numbers in that sense, but at the same time, I don't want people to feel like they're not appreciated for coming by to my stream and clicking the like, subscribe, or follow button, which have you. And I want everybody to know that I'm super appreciative of every single thing that's done in that regard. It is noticed, even if I don't always say thank you right away. I really appreciate it because it just helps me and pushes me to make sure my goals can be accomplished. I don't know how else to say it, so thank you. Really, thank you. And she's not gonna see this, but I also want to give a big thanks to my friend Minxie the Fox VTuber. um, I didn't even ask her to make this model for me. She just started doing it on her own, and of course, like I had to argue with her that I would pay her for it because if you're gonna put time and effort into something, if you're good at something, never do it for free. And honestly, her making this model just like put my excitement and passion into this much further than I was kind of ready to give, because it kind of happened at a time where I was kind of in in the questionable area of, do I want to really continue trying to keep at this or not? Like, that really was the question for me up in the air. And then Mixie came up with this, and she came up with my little um design. Let me see if I can. If I can find it. I don't remember where I put it. I don't remember where I put it. I need to reorganize this whole thing. Oh, there we go. She also drew me this, which I really appreciated. I look awesome here. So yeah, thanks Minx for helping to give me the push that I needed at the time. And thank you to all my friends for dealing with my shenanigans in and out of games, and for all the anime nights and movie nights we've had. And those are like some of my best memories of the year, in especially really in the time that I've known them. So with that, actually, you know what? Hmm. I would like to do something, if you don't mind. Let me disappear you real quick. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Okay. Happy New Year. (2024) will be a year of change. And I look forward to charge right at it. At it with you. I think that's a good one. I'm pretty happy with that. And again, thank you for everyone who stopped by to watch today. I super appreciate it. I've been looking forward to I've been having to put so much like willpower to not play more of this game. I've literally played the first 3 hours already, 4 hours. I just kept wanting to play, and I had to tell myself, Ash, no, he's a no. Save it for stream. Also, I'm gonna be fully transparent on this. I wanted to put in the Japanese dub mod, but I forgot to do it. So that's why I ended up saying the voice lines myself. But before I stream this the next time, I will make sure to download and install it because I would like to hear the Japanese voices play out. Because saying all those lines has made me like extra tired. So much kudos to voice actors. Oh, excuse me, voice actors. And with that, I'm gonna end it here. I wanted to stream at least until New Year's came around, and I got to have this little discussion and say hello to the YouTubes and the Twitches. I know people are out partying with their family. I'm in my room. My parents are watching a movie in the living room behind me. So I'm just down here to chill. Okay. I'll end it here. Thank you so much for coming by. For anyone who did, I super appreciate it. And I hope to catch you next time. I'm gonna take tomorrow off for stream since I streamed. What did I think I streamed Friday, Saturday, and today. Yeah. I'll take tomorrow off as a little break, and then I'll be back to stream on Tuesday. And I'm gonna post the schedule tonight. It's 2024, so I'm gonna start off with a clean slate in terms of games. I don't feel like raging all over the place playing stuff. So The Legend of Heroes will be the first game of 2024, and I'll decide on what the second game will be. I'll be focusing on 2 games at a time, and that's it. In terms of gaming streams. All right, I'll catch you the Tuesday. What? No, Tuesday. I have my days all mixed up, alright? Leave me alone. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Happy New Year! Bye-bye.